Good day, everybody. Brian here from quantlabsnet.com. In this particular video, we're going to focus on a course that I put out a few months ago. This is about why you need to learn futures and options for a very lucrative career in finance or self-employed. And let's get started. Okay, so let's introduce a very high-level introduction to futures and options. Futures are a contract to buy and sell at a predetermined price at a future date. What are options? Contracts that give the right but not the obligation to buy or sell an asset at a specific price before a certain date. So some of the important elements of futures and options include hedging risk. Here you can put out protecting your investments from adverse price movements in terms of extreme volatility that we're seeing now in the markets. It's very good for speculating opportunities, so therefore you can get a very high potential of high returns by predicting market movements. That's why this is really good. Also, in terms of career in finance, there's diverse roles. These include, of course, traders, analysts, risk managers, and the highest paying of all of them, portfolio managers, especially if you add in quantitative techniques, your automation via computer science techniques or IT. There's a very high earning potential. Yes, there are competitive salaries and bonuses for those that have a track record. As I said before, the average salary for somebody who's at a managing portfolio managing level make about $9.5 million per year in London if they work for Goldman Sachs. So, in terms of automation in futures and options trading, we're involving algorithmic trading. These are computer algorithms to execute trades automatically. This brings an increased efficiency and, of course, faster transactions and reduces human error. There's lots of advantages with knowing futures and options with source code. So we got this course here, and it's basically a comprehensive way to learn with a deep understanding of how this works with options and futures. It's designed for all levels. Just really depends upon your work ethic level that you're wanting to put in. If you're trying to achieve these kind of salaries, obviously you have to work a lot, innovate a lot, and work smart and put a lot of hours into this. So you get what you pay for, basically, as a concept to understand that. So in this course, what will you learn? There's a very deep, in-depth market way to analyze the markets. You understand the market dynamics and price movements. You can develop advanced strategies from this. And more importantly, you learn about the techniques for maximizing profit and minimizing your losses. As you might have seen in some of my recent examples of AI code generator or vibe coded um, trading simulators or dashboards, what people want to call them. Also, that's really important is, of course, risk management techniques. Here, what we're trying to develop are mitigation tactics to minimize potential losses. We're also able to identify and manage risks effectively and get a true sense of market sentiment in the market using option chain data. Um, there are a lot of real world cases in this course, and you're actually learning from actual trading scenarios. With a source code, there's optimal trading decisions to be made here from it. You can incorporate coding into various strategies for better analytics. And these are exclusive tools and resources because I do it a certain way and includes different techniques, different brokers, broker support, and so on and so forth. So, in essence, you can access these type of proprietary trading tools. Of course, you get the source code with it, um, but they are kind of proprietary because we don't want just the average person to know about it. So, in terms of learning modules, they're hands-on experience. There's practical applications of the learned concepts. There's a flexible learning schedule. You do it on your own pace, and it's basically tailored to your own individual lifestyle. So, as part of it, it's what I do. I've been doing this for 14 years now. There's various certification you can get from this. And the thing is, when you recognize your experience in this, in the world of futures and options and trading, and you post um, some of your techniques online, yeah, you can move into higher levels of these trading firms and also develop your own pretty well lucrative career in this as an independent, which is probably the preferable way. So you're not so controlled by employers. The target audience we look at is who should enroll. Of course, this includes traders, financial analysts, investment professionals. There's a lot of folks out there that have been laid off, but the best route is the self-employment route. And this you can do right through past your retirement. And all you really need is just the internet, computer, and a strong work ethic to accomplish this. So in terms of knowledge, it's beginner to advanced. Those are the basic training knowledge. Looking into this, and if you're more advanced, it's good enough for you as well. So as I said, there's lots of real world examples here and the applications. There's successful trading stories and lessons to be learned from this. Through communities I'm trying to build out, it's bringing in a lot of like-minded professionals in pretty important firms. There's future trends in futures and options. There's definitely market growth as what seems to be more scams out there in terms of education, brokers, exchanges, and the like, including crypto, of course. So as a result, you need to develop these skills as a trader, especially in automated trading environments, and especially with AI out there now accelerating. So it becomes more competitive as well. As a result, there's a lot of technical advancements here because of AI and machine learning. It's really shaping on how trading strategies are being developed and, in a way, learning how to self-adapt. I've shown some recent examples of that as well in the popular programming languages that are used by a lot of the multi-billion dollar trading firms, including high frequency trading shops, hedge funds, and the like. So in a nutshell, with the conclusion here, you're going to learn about the different contracts and how to buy and sell these assets at a predetermined price. The options, they're more attractive. Here, they're basically contracts that give you the right but not the obligation to buy or sell the asset at a specific price before a certain date. So what's your call of action? Well, I strongly recommend you to enroll in this course. Gives you very strong foundation. And from there, you can strongly develop a good coding career out of this as well. And as I said, it can be very lucrative. And that's about it. Thanks for listening and watching. Hopefully, we'll see you on the other side when you join the course. Talk to you later.